Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 bags from 5 different brands that I don't personally own in my collection, and I've never bought from these brands before, but these bags have caught my eye and I wanted to share them with you and see what you guys all think of them. By the way, this morning I woke up to 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so I just wanted to take a quick moment to say thank you to everyone for supporting my channel. I've had this channel for about 3 years, but I won't ramble too much, but I am so thankful to you guys. And my next video is going to be a celebratory video to celebrate the 100,000 subscribers. So make sure you stay tuned for that video because there will be a couple of prizes for you guys for a giveaway as well. So that's going to be this Sunday. But anyway, without further rambling, let's get into today's video. So I have a bag from Celine, Versace, Burberry, BVLGARI and Balenciaga. I just find their designs really unique, the quality seems great and the price seems reasonable. So let's start talking about the first bag on my list, which is the Celine Triomphe bag. The Celine Triomphe bag is relatively new to the house and there are a few versions of this bag in their line, but the one that I'm specifically interested in is the Teen Triomphe bag, which is this one right here. It's a crossbody bag, and to me it looks like a sleek and modern reinterpretation of their classic box bags, which have been around for a really long time. It is a classic from Celine. A lot of you have told me that Celine has really great quality, and I did actually go in and check these Triomphe bags out a few months ago when Sydney wasn't in lockdown. I vlogged as well, so I'll leave the video on screen for you to check out if you haven't done so already. And I remember being really impressed by the quality and the feel of these Triomphe bags. This bag comes in full leather versions as well as the coated canvas versions. I do love both of them, and they have full lambskin interior lining, which is just so luxurious and so soft and beautiful, and it comes in beautiful colors as well. So I especially love the canvas version with the tan brown leather trim. I absolutely love this one, and as you can see from the footage that is on screen at the moment, I have tried this one and absolutely loved it. I also love the unique buckle with that new Triomphe logo. The buckle mechanism is so satisfying as well, and the strap is fully adjustable, so it is good for any height. Now this is probably the most pricey bag out of the list of bags today. For the full leather version it retails for 4,700 Australian dollars, and for the coated canvas version it is 4,150 dollars Australian. But when you compare it to similar designs from other fashion houses like the Hermes Constance, which is this one here, and their own box bags, the Celine box bags, which I know retails for over 5,000 Australian dollars, I think this Triomphe line is reasonably priced, and I have seen the quality of leather and the craftsmanship, so I'm definitely interested in this one. I just don't know if I will pull the trigger on this one, but we'll see what happens. Bag number 2 is the Versace La Medusa bags. I love the design of this bag. It is such a fun and unique design. There's really nothing like that, and it's so true to Versace branding with the Medusa head as the clasp. So I pretty much just love the aesthetics of this bag, and it really looks like a very practical bag as well. It's got the top handle. It's also got a fully detachable and adjustable shoulder strap. But the best part, it comes with that fun chunky chain, which is just so on trend at the moment. And I just love that the chunky chain is removable because this trend is so hot right now. But like all hot trends, this trend is going to come to an end, and when it does, the chunky chain might just look like such an eyesore. So the fact that you can remove this chain means that you can use this bag as a very classic looking bag. You can just use it as a top handle bag or a shoulder strap bag, which is just never gonna go out of style. So you get to enjoy the chunky chain trend without fully committing to it. This bag comes in the small and the large sizes. I especially love the small one because I'm just more minimal with the things that I pack, and I think small bags are generally what we prefer these days. It's just so much easier to carry around, and it comes in so many fun colors, especially in the small size. I think it'll be so fun to add a really nice pop of color. You know, there's a really nice pink one. There's even that lilac purpley color. Absolutely love that one. I don't know how how easy it'll be to match that sort of a color. But hey, in a small size, it's not gonna be such a big deal. And the interior lining seems like leather and it is in contrasting colors. I love a good contrasting interior. It makes the bag even more enjoyable to use. Every time you open the bag, it's like opening up a bag of candies inside. It even has little feet on the bottom to protect the leather on the bottom of the bag, which is just so thoughtful. So many designer bags that are even more expensive than this one often don't have feet, so love this. And for a small bag, capacity I think would be quite good with this one because of the design. So instead of the sides caving in, it's more like a rounded puffed out style on the sides of the bag. So I have a feeling you'll be able to fit quite a few things in there. And the price point is the best part. The small one retails for 2,750 Australian dollars for a full leather bag inside and out. I'm pretty sure the inside is leather too. Couldn't really tell from pictures. If you guys know anything about the interior lining of this bag, do let me know in the comments below. But I think I have to check this bag out in person because I have read some reviews where, you know, people say the leather quality of the Versace bags is not as nice as the leather quality from Louis Vuitton or Chanel or one of those more sort of well-known designer bag houses. So I'd have to feel it in person before I make the decision because 2,700 is still a lot of money. So hopefully the shops will be open again sometime soon in Sydney. But if this lockdown gets extended beyond August, I might just have to order one online, or maybe from like Farfetch, so returns are easy just in case. So fingers crossed for us to come out of the lockdown soon, but if not, I might just have to check it out that way. Next on my list is the Burberry TB bag. Now, I am not typically the biggest fan of Burberry bags with their old school checkered print. I think there's a name for the checkered print, but I don't even know what it's called. Anyway, that checkered print on their bags I thought always looked quite old lady. No offense to anyone who loves the aesthetics, but personally for me, I was never into the Burberry aesthetics, especially when it comes to their bags. I really don't mind their clothing. I love their trench coats and scarves, but when it came to their bags, I was just never into it. But then Burberry did a whole rebranding and came out with their new logo, TB, for Thomas Burberry, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, when they redesigned their logo, they also came up with a whole fresh line of bags that look so modern and sleek and a lot more youthful. So when I first checked these bags out, I was quite drawn to them. The designs are just simple and sleek, and the leather versions of this bag, the leather is so supple and nice. One of my friends actually has one of these TB bags in the small size in that beautiful deep red color, and when we went out for coffee one time, she brought it out and I got to touch it and saw the inside. The quality is really amazing. It really feels like a luxurious bag. So I'm gonna put a picture of our coffee and our bags from that day. You might have seen this from my Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do follow me on Instagram for, you know, photos and casual conversations on my stories. Anyway, I just know that the quality is really nice, and I love a good bag with a smooth leather. I'm not someone who cares too much about getting scratches on my bags. I'd rather have a really nice, supple, luxurious feeling leather in my bags and deal with a couple of scratches than a very textured bag that doesn't feel so luxurious. And just like the Celine Triomphe bag, this is a really nice alternative to more pricey similar bags such as the Hermes Constance or even Celine box bags. This one in the size that I want, which is the small, comes in at 3,690 Australian dollars. And there's even a mini one. I don't know how much this mini one would fit. If this mini one fits a phone and a couple of cards and a lipstick, I might even consider that one. And this mini one retails for around 2,500 Australian dollars. And for such a beautiful leather bag, I think that's an amazing price point. And it's quite subtle. It's not the typical Burberry print. It's just got the TB logo at the front. But other than that, it is a very simple bag. So I am definitely interested in this one. But again, it'll have to be one that I have to check out in person in terms of sizes and colors and everything. So yes, again, if I end up getting one, I'll share it in a video with you guys. But if you guys have a TB line bag, do let me know. There's also a new style in the TB line called the Lola style. It's a very similar design to the typical TB bags, but it's got a metal chain shoulder strap. So if you want a bag that's a little bit easier to dress up, I think this Lola style is a really beautiful choice as well. But for me, I think I like the look of the simple TB shoulder bag more. But I just thought I'd mention the Lola bag because it is relatively new and it is also a beautiful bag. Next up is the BVLGARI Serpenti bag. I've always been intrigued by this bag because of its jewelry-like designs, and I've seen it on several bloggers over the years, but I never quite took the plunge to buy one. But now that a lot of my classics are covered and I'd like to add a couple of more unique pieces that are a little bit more niche, I have really been looking at these Serpenti line bags a lot more than I used to. BVLGARI is traditionally a jewelry designer, so these bags are relatively a newer venture of theirs, but I just love how unique the Serpenti bags are. It's got so many jewelry-like features. I just think that it is so true to their roots. So if you have a look at the shoulder chain, it is a very intricate snake body-like chain. It's just so different and cool, and it almost looks like a necklace chain. And then that snake head clasp is just so unique. It's made out of all these pieces of stone. I believe the eyes are normally in the green malachite. I'm not sure 100%, but I just love how it looks like a piece of jewelry on your bag, and I think it'll make for the perfect alternative evening bag or a dressy bag. So, you know, we can think of those typical evening bags like our YSL clutches, you know, Chanel classic flaps, but we all have to agree that you see them quite a lot. How many times have you rocked up to a wedding and seen so many versions of Chanel classic flap? Yeah, so I just love that this is a little bit more unique. If you don't really know BVLGARI bags, you won't even know that it is an expensive bag, but if you know the design, you'll just know the design, and that is just something that I'm really into at the moment. The quality looks amazing. It is a full leather bag. There are a couple of different styles that I'm interested in. So there is the Serpenti Forever, which is the more evening looking flap bag, which is this one here, and there's also the top handle one, which I'm really interested in as well, because the top handle one might be a little bit easy to dress up and down, and the top handle one seems to have a bit more capacity. It's got 3 gussets, so you can put your things in 3 different compartments, but it still looks like a small enough bag to carry in the evening. They all come with a little mirror as well, which is just so cute. And the best part, I've seen a couple of unboxings and reviews of the Serpenti bags, and they come with their own little raincoats, just like your Hermes, Kelly and Birkin bags. And for a bag of that price, which is around 3,500 Australian dollars for the Serpenti Forever line, I mean, you get so much for that sort of a price point for a designer bag. I mean, a raincoat doesn't even come with a $10,000 Chanel classic flaps. And in terms of colors, there are so many beautiful colors, but I love the green that they have. It's a very beautiful vibrant green. I've really been drawn to green bags. I've talked about, you know, Bottega bags in the green as well, but I also love this green as well. I feel like one of these days I need to buy a green bag so I can get the green thing out of my system. And next up on my list, we have the Balenciaga Neo Classic bags in the mini size. These Neo Classics are their new take on their classic city bags, but they've really modernized it and incorporated a lot more of the clean lines and pretty much made it a little bit more structured looking. I've just never been a huge fan of their classic city bags or motorcycle bags because they just look really floppy, and I don't really like floppy bags because I don't know, it just feels messy, and I feel like I always have to dig out for my things and things just don't stay organized. I might be a little bit OCD, but that's how I feel. So I never really liked those classic city bags, but when I saw these new Neo Classic bags, I was like, that's a really nice take on their classic city bags. They kept all of the classic features that city bags have, but made it better and more suitable for my liking. This Neo bag seems to be able to stand on its own somewhat, and I just love how it's a little bit more structured. At the same time, because it kept all of the classic features of their city bags, I feel like this bag design won't really date, so it won't be just a once-off fad, but you'll be able to enjoy this design for years to come. So I just love how they've added a little bit of a modern twist to a classic design. And I don't know what it is about these 5 brands that I've talked about today, but all these 5 designs come in so many beautiful, yummy colors, and this Balenciaga Neoclassic is no exception. It comes in so many beautiful pastel colors. As you can see, there's this beautiful purpley lilac color, there's a beautiful pink, there are beautiful soft grays. Oh my goodness, I just love all of the colors. And I've always liked the little woven details on the edges of their handles of their classic city bags as well. And they kept the same feature on these Neoclassic bags. So the handles I love, and then it also comes with a fully adjustable and detachable shoulder strap, which is always my preference. And the same thing with this bag. Looks like it might have a decent capacity for a mini bag. And I saw that this bag comes in like 4 different sizes. There's the tiny little one, which is the Nano, which I don't think will fit a phone, so I'm not interested in that one. The mini is what I'm really interested in. It looks so cute, but it looks to have enough capacity. And then I think they have like the small, medium and large as well, but I'm not really into those larger sizes. And this bag retails for 2,390 Australian dollars, which again, I think is a pretty fair price point for a full leather bag that has somewhat classic design features. So yeah, I am pretty interested in this bag as well. I want to know if you guys would consider any of these bags, or if you have other suggestions, and if you know anything about the quality of these bags. And speaking of quality, I do have a whole video on designer brands that I think have the least amount of quality issues. So I'll leave that video on screen and another one for you to watch next. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video, which is my 100,000 subscriber celebration and giveaway, which will be in about 3 days time. So thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you soon in that video. Bye guys.